Hey, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a little while since I made a video. Just been busy, when I do my workouts, I just been going at it. But I wanted to touch base with everybody. Everything else is still going strong. Been feeling a lot better over that crap now. And it's here it is, 2 weeks to Christmas, to the day. It's December 10th, and me and my buddy there, we're out for a walk. Just stretch your legs. I got to go work in a little while, and he's going to be penned up inside the house by himself for a little while, and I wanted to make sure he got a little exercise himself too. So just one of the things that's been on my mind recently is, and I've talked to some other people who are on their own personal journey. It's a beautiful day. Man, that sun is bright. Is here we are 2 weeks to Christmas, and this is like the worst time for temptation. Yeah, it is. It's a battle. This is where the true test of your will and your character come in. So, and they were asking me, it's like, how, Raj, how do you do it? How do you just hold off of the temptation and and not succumb to it and just go nuts? And I'm like, well, my biggest thing is this is what I tell people. I say, if I'm going to take in that many calories, it's not going to be from bullshit Oreos or crap junk food. If I'm going to take in that many calories and to give in, I'm going gourmet. So, and here's the good thing is you rarely see the gourmet shit around. So, hang on, let me switch hands. So that's one of the ways I do it. It's kind of like my own little mind game. Is if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do the good shit, and the good shit's not exactly laying around, so it helps. I also try to chug a bunch of water if I feel hungry. If I'm not in the appropriate eating time, like during the meal or afternoon snack, I drink water. A lot of times that's what your body's telling you anyways. You're not really hungry, you're just dehydrated. But back to the temptation. Come on, buddy. It's damn hard. It is, especially this time of year. Because, like my office, someone's always bringing cookies or, donuts, cupcakes. And the good thing is I've denied myself a lot of that stuff for so long that it just doesn't bother me to not have it anymore. So it's gotten easier with time. But there are certain delicacies that I do enjoy during Christmas time. It has made it a little hard because I have not indulged in any of that stuff. So that's okay, buddy. Go ahead. So I think that's just the key, is just flint yourself for something better than whatever that is that temptation is in front of you. You got to know yourself. You got to trust yourself. And then just convince yourself and know that you're telling yourself the truth, that there is something better than the temptation that's there in front of you. Come on, buddy. And that's how I do it. So I decide to put away something good now for something better later. And this is what I mean by that. We're 2 weeks till Christmas. We're less than 2 weeks until the week of Christmas. It's Thursday. I've got to work today. I've got to work all weekend. I'm going to be in a high stress time because this is a hell week for me. I'm pushing already over 50 hours by the conclusion of my shift on Saturday. So I'm going to be making some bank in overtime. But that's where I'm focused at. I'm not focused on should I eat this or should I eat that. I just stay focused on the program and what immediately lays in front of me. And that's what I've got to do this week. All right, I'm going to pause this video and clean up and picking up. So just focus on the priorities. and don't sweat the small stuff, you know. And so that's really what I do. Now, am I saying I'm not going to have any of this stuff at Christmas? No, I'm not. That's the good thing. Here's what I'm saying. Don't just take something because it's in front of you. In other words, earn it. You know, it's like when you're going through your weight loss or you're in the gym, you know, don't just take something because it's there. Earn it. Come on, buddy. We got to go the other way. One of my neighbors and her dog is coming this way, and it's going to get him fired up, and I don't need him fired up right now. Come on, buddy. So, he's spinning around me. So just earn it. And what I mean by that is, here we are, 2 weeks of Christmas. You know, I have an awesome week coming up for Christmas. I'm off. I got to work the Sunday before Christmas on the 20th. But then I'm off Monday. I'm going to the hockey game. I'm seeing my two favorite teams play each other in Raleigh. The Hurricanes and the Washington Capitals. I grew up a Capitals fan. So it's kind of one of those inter-conflict games. But I will be rocking my Capitals jersey for this one. Simply because I just haven't worn it at all this year. And I'm going to confuse the crap out of people wearing my Hurricanes hat. And I'm sure my wife will be in one of my Hurricane shirts. But anyway, so I've got that going on. I'm going to allow myself something like a little treat at the game, just to make it more fun. And then the next day, Tuesday, that morning, me and a buddy of mine are going to go see the new Star Wars movie in the IMAX 3D. And I'm going to have me a little snack in there with that. Now, I'm not going to have any theater snacks because it's overpriced and it's bad. Just a bunch of, I'm about to drop my phone here. A bunch of overpriced crap. So, yeah, I admit, I'm going to be sneaking something in. But it's going to be like a little bag of almonds. Put a little cinnamon on it. You know, you're staying within your program, you know. So you can make yourself healthy treats. You know, and then I got to work the next day, and then I'm off. Oh, and Christmas Eve. But, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm going to kind of slack up on what I take in. Now, I'm not going to go hog wild, but I'm not going to be so restrictive. You know, it's the holidays. I celebrate the holidays. I celebrate the festivities. And knowing that I'm going to allow myself to slack up helps with the temptation. So, it's coming. It's going to make it better. I am giving up something good now for something better later. And it's going to make it that much more enjoyable. It gives me something to look forward to. Hey, I'm looking forward to being able to eat some type of Christmas treat with some chocolate or something, you know? You know, just you're going to keep it in moderation. You're not going to, if you have a small piece of cake, then have a small piece of cake for Christmas. Don't eat the whole fucking cake. You know, it's that simple. So I'm not denying myself. I'm just holding out for something better. So think of it that way. Think of yourself as not really denying yourself anything. You're just holding out for something better and earning it. And it'll make it that much more enjoyable, to say the least. And it should make things a little bit easier and curve. You know, the cravings are all going to be there. It's just part of the sugar addiction. But it's going to make things a lot more enjoyable. Give you something to look forward to. Sorry for rambling on this video. It was kind of unplanned. But, so that would be my advice. You know, simply put. And just enjoy the season. You know, if you're a Christmas person like I am, this is my absolute favorite time of year. Yeah, I may be a basic bro, basic bitch, whatever. I love Christmas. You know, it's kind of an extension from how I grew up. You know, my family and my dad loved Christmas. And I'm telling you, I'm like just a few Christmas light strands away from being a Griswold. But I do love it. Anyway, guys, keep it up, keep the hard work, stay in that arena. But, you know, reward your hard work. You know, don't go crazy. It's Christmas time, guys. Work hard. Hold out till Christmas, and when you get to Christmas, enjoy yourselves. Just remember, the next day on the 26th, no leftovers. Drop that shit. Get back on the program. Okay? The one thing I would highly recommend you hold off on the most as possible is alcohol. Alcohol will shut down your metabolism for 3 days. So be very careful. If you think you're going to drink alcohol, you know, there's just not a whole lot to say about it. It just is what it is. It'll just shut down. But enjoy yourself, guys, and we'll talk to you later. I'm Roger. I'm in the arena, and I'm Oscar Mike.